Martin Luther King Jr. letter from Birmingham jail is a powerful message to the religious leaders of the church and responds to their criticism of his non-violent protests in Birmingham. It is said that so many years later we are still struggling with the same issue of racial and economic injustice, so much so that King's prophecy of non-violent protests turned violent out of frustration and despair have become true. As we can see by the recent nationwide protests and race wars.
Just like in the past, the police treated nonviolent protesters poorly. For example, in a nonviolent protest in Atlanta, a police officer wouldn't stop tasing a young female even as she begged him to stop. So much power has been given to the police and they are praised, but as King said, sometimes the law is just on its face and unjust in its application.
While it is true that it appears that there has been progress in the old ways of racial and economic injustice, there have been new ways to continue this injustice, which is evident in how segregated our communities are and our prison system. So many people who speak up for what they believe in are oppressed and punished, and so many people feel scared of their feelings of non-conformists that they don't speak up and do what they know has to be done. There is nothing wrong with not falling in line where there is injustice. In fact, it is wrong to do so. But we should not use immoral tactics to get moral outcomes. We should not be fighting each other. We should be coming together and gaining support nationwide because that is the only way there will ever be change. Even if we have to go city by city. We need to stand up for what we believe in and be consistent. Martin Luther King Jr.'s message that his nonviolent protests are not only not wrong and untimely but necessary is just as true today as it was then.
King's letter is very empowering to people in jail because the voices of incarcerated individuals rarely get heard.
Us being locked up, our voices never like being heard because we're incarcerated, so a lot of people don't try to have voices and stuff like that. I'm a colder soldier, hold the same fight that made Martin Luther the king. I ain't using it for the right thing. In between lean and the fiends, hustle and the schemes, I put together pieces of a dream. I still have one.